Hey there, folks. It's Joshua here, Mr. TCOB, Mr. Taking Care of Business for you, coming to you with a little information about buyer's market versus seller's market, because that gets thrown around quite a bit. So I just wanted to go over a few numbers so we can kind of see what's going on in the market. So this is a Cromford Market Index from the Cromford Report, and what they do is they get this index number when they compare the supply versus the demand. The higher the index number, the better it is for seller. The lower it is, the better it is for buyers. They call the middle ground from 110 to 90 a neutral market. Doesn't really benefit buyers or the sellers. All right. We are continually heading down, but down slowly into more of a buyer's market. I put these ones on here, these bottom three. That's 2006. 2007 and 2008 when I started going back the other way. These are how low they were when the market was really going down. Now if I add back in some of the high numbers, we get it all the way up into the 500s. That's where it was when the market was shooting straight up. The market is a buyer's market, but that doesn't mean you can just ask for whatever you want. As you can see, the market price, this is a 12-month moving average, is still moving up. It's basically flat here, so we'll see what happens in the next few months if that continues to go down or if it continues to go up. It's flat right now. As a whole, if we look back here, I just looked at it from October 21, from here to here, we're at about a 3% a year increase in prices, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. A gradual increase in prices would be great for buyers and for sellers. Things don't get out of hand too quickly. There are still homes that are selling for more than asking. And as you can see, it's been about 15% across the board, give or take a couple, for a while now. Even when the prices were going up, it was still around that 15%. This has all been the weird time, and obviously this is back when the prices were shooting up. That's 61% at the highest of homes listed sold for over the asking price. Now you can expect to be about 15, and those are turnkey homes ready to go. They're well kept. They're easy to get into. I went and looked at a few homes yesterday, and all the curtains were drawn, the sunscreens were up. It looked like a dungeon in both of them. I don't know how anybody thinks that's going to sell a house, but it doesn't help. And I went and looked at one home. I didn't think it was going to be the best, but by far it is well taken care of. A fresh coat of paint, even the little things such as light switches, no cracks, no smudges, no nothing. The whole house looked well taken care of. I guarantee you that one will not last very long. And you also have to think, is it priced right? Because if it's priced too high or priced too low, that definitely changes how this acts. But I did see one that recently closed. It started at $630, then dropped to $599, and then ended up selling for $622. So another one that started at like $610, dropped it to $575, and ended up selling for, I think it was $520. So there's all over the board, but you have to know what things are selling for, what they're priced at, and how to move them in the market, because you can't just get something on the market like years past and it's going to sell. Have to have it staged right, have to have the right work put into it to make sure it moves and the seller gets as most that they can for it and the buyer gets something worth having. That takes a little work, that takes some knowledge on the agent side and the seller side. So this is days on market, and as you see, we're pretty high. What we think of is about 4 months worth of supply. So right at the top end of that is a seller's market. 4 to 6 months, 4 to 7 months is more buyers, goes into the buyer's market. So we're even on days on market, we're getting into the buyer's market. We're heading into our slower season. And one other chart I should have pulled up is active listing. Actually, I think I want the other one. Yeah. So here's the active listing count. from this time last year to about this time this year, about 13 months rolling on here. And as you can see, summer's kicking in, less and less homes are coming to the market. I hope that will bring us closer to our demand and kind of even that out a little bit. But we usually do slow down during the summertime, and then after about September, it speeds up just a touch and rolls into that holiday season. Then it drips down again, and then coming back again January, it'll ramp back up, and that's the busiest time is January to about mid-May is the most you'll see on the market. There's a lot to see what's going on with the market and where it's going. I'm kind of interested to see how this year ends up shaking out. But overall, it's been a pretty crazy year for home selling and buying. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a call, text, or comment below, whatever works best for you, and I try to answer them as fast as I possibly can. I hope you guys are having a great day. Again, it's Joshua Smith, Mr. Taking Care of Business, TCOB, and I'll talk to you guys later.